Hey there, this is Dark Star. We're on day 2 of NeoFly. I didn't do anything yet since the last stream, except poke around just a little bit, and I think I've got a mission picked out, and I need to get that ready. But I think we spawned in here with everything on, and I think we actually want to we need to turn our engine off. Let's see if we can finish this mission planning out here. Still not very efficient at this. We have no job for this aircraft. Okay, so my thought was, because I want to focus on experience for a bit, is that I would burn through some of these shorter missions to get experience. It'll also give us a little bit of cash, but so we took out the loan, and we still have 30,000 cash after we rented our 172. But I think I need to at least level up 1 before I start doing missions in the 172. I probably should have waited both to take out the loan and to get the 172, but I don't know what I'm doing, so... Okay, so I was going to take this mission, and for that we need 198 pounds.
Hello, transporter. Your cargo is waiting for you in the parking.
Do I have to go to the parking?
The ground crew are loading the cargo. Stand by.
Okay, so... And the other thing I was thinking we could do in addition is get some goods, maybe? So... we are going to... Man, I'm terrible at this. We're going to 16 ABORT. 16 ABORT. So we got computers in common, and I think that's it. Right?
Transporter, loading is complete. Let's go.
Okay, and those are 110 pounds per, whatever you want to call it, pallet. Don't make much. 5,000 sell for 5.9, make 874 profit. But let's see. So if we buy just 1 pallet of computers, right? Buy that, and then if we look at our, where do we go? We go to our hangar? Nope, we go to here. It says we need 478 pounds, so we should be able to drop off so we need a little bit more. We got 350 there and 100 there. That puts us at 450, and we need 478. What do we need? 27 more pounds. $377, is that right? Yeah, that's the right amount, but this throws this way off. Do we need to put more up front? Okay, what if I make that 0 and I make that 477? That seems bad, right? What if I make that 277 and I put 200 here? That seems worse, right? Go back to that. Oh, look at that. So what if that were 151? That made it worse. Aerodynamic chord is the average distance from the leading edge to the trailing edge of the wing. Understand what it wants me to balance out here. I can do that? Nope. Well, okay, I guess, yeah. Does this have our destination in? Okay. Give it a shot. Assuming NeoFly is happy with it, it looks good. Beacon on, mixture in, start it up.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
To the west.
Papa Alpha Alpha Quebec Traffic Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey taking off runway 16 west departure.
Okay, when we landed here, we got blown off the runway badly.
Okay, pilot, steady away. See you again soon.
Wind would appear to still be an issue. But I didn't embarrass myself quite as much. But yeah, look at that windsock there. Like, we should have landed on that runway going across right below us. Okay. Okay, we're going to O2AK.
Approach Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is type Cessna 152 miles south of Alpha Kilo 6 tree 900 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey approach. Squawk 0211.
Squawk 0211 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
No, we're going to
Cessna Uniform
16.
Foxtrot Whiskey radar. Contact 1 miles west of Alpha Kilo 6. Tree 1,000 feet. Altimeter 29er. 84.
That's right, it was a pretty short runway.
Roger Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Runway 4 is going to be this heading here. So we're coming down here, we're going to come around. Which lines up with what was on here. Let's see, it's out on this little spot of land here. Lazy and not really join the pattern here. I'm just gonna hook into base and turn to final. I would like to get a better look at the airport or something. Maybe I will come over here a little bit.
Cessna Uniform
119er. 1 for Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Didn't really get a look at it. definitely see it. Is that a tree right on the end of the runway? This game. I hope not, but it also is like winds at 0. Yeah, right. That is not winds at 0, and I still can't tell if those are trees. But I'm just gonna guess that they're gonna stick 2 super tall trees on the end of a 1,000-foot runway because that's how runways operate. What even is that? Why would you do this to me? Okay, I can see the windsock. We've got a little bit of a crosswind here.
That was a harder landing than we like to see, pilot.
Yeah, well.
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
I'll forgot to do the radio comms again. But we're not PACQ. In theory, if there is a frequency, we can go here. Is this where we're at? No, 16 AK. I don't have any other frequency I can set. Where do we suppose parking is? Over here? Just kind of set up here.
Transport from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done. Pilot, that's all the cargo removed from the aircraft. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay, so there's our payout and
Let's go.
10 experience, but we should be able to sell our computer, right? Palette of computers. And we want to find our next mission. Like these are those tourist photo ones. Really want to do a long mission. This one requires a lot of weight. 413, I guess that's not too bad for 6 miles away. Pay 600 more than that one. Bring 413 pounds of mechanical. Not enough remaining cargo capacity. But didn't we just sell all of our cargo? Wait, no. Yeah, it won't let me select any. What do I need to do? Should I go here every time and say like, okay, now we've emptied our cargo. Wow. We're stuck with the amount of fuel we have for now. So now can we take it? Not enough remaining cargo capacity. We should have like 500, right? Or maybe not that much. But yeah. I don't understand why it won't let us take this one. Okay. Guess I could take this one, 198 pounds.
Transporter from dispatch. The passengers for the concert are waiting for you at the boarding parking. Captain, we have opened the gates for boarding. The passengers are on their way.
Okay, we're going to AK-83.
Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
That's definitely not right. So I guess we could add some clothes. Well, first let's check this. So it wants us to add 368 pounds. Maybe that's why we couldn't do it. But we have one passenger, right? Did it give us a passenger weight or anything? I guess we could say our passenger is 198 pounds. And then Guess any remaining would be cargo. So 170 pounds of cargo. Okay, so let's buy okay, 120 pounds of clothes. Okay, and then that's going to give us a mission weight of, we're missing 116 pounds. So what's that, 290 in the cargo? And then I guess like that. This is too fiddly, right? I want to be like, load the cargo. Okay, we're going to AK-83. So 16 AK. AK-83, I think it was. Got 400 feet. We're not in that big of a plane, we don't really need to do that. What's it gonna be, left auto maybe? No, left direct auto? Yeah. I think. Go straight based final. Runway 18. Alright, batteries are on, beacons on, fuel is rich, start the engine.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
I don't have a tower here. She would not get stuck with that. I can't. I know one thing I'm not gonna do is take off over those trees. good because that's the way the wind blowing anyway. Oh, there was our parking. Those jerks, man. Oh, hey Parker, I didn't see you. I don't know if you're still on. I have a PC I built. It's not a super duper PC. It's an i5 but 14th gen, which could potentially have problems, like power hardware problems. NVIDIA 40. It's been a minute. I'm trying to think if it was a 4060 or a 4070. Whichever one of those it is, it's the TI, and I got it with the I think 16 gig of VRAM. And right now, MSFS 2024 is eating about 10 gig of VRAM. So it's actually got more than enough for that. I'm running it at 4K, but I'm kind of running it at like mostly high settings. So it's I think I upped terrain level of detail a little, mostly high, trees on medium, clouds on ultra. Turned off motion blur. I don't like depth of field much. I might even turn it all the way off. Medium on that, ultra on air traffic. That's okay. It looks pretty good. I'm thinking it must be a 4070. Yeah, maybe it is the 4060. I'm not taxiing. What are you talking about?
Pilot, have a nice flight.
Good ding for that. Yeah, having that 16 gig VRAM has really helped with a number of games.
Approach Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is type Cessna 152 1 miles northeast of 16 Alpha Kilo 500 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey approach. Squawk Tree 762.
Squawk Tree 762 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey radar contact 1 miles northeast of Alpha Kilo 65, 800 feet, altimeter 29er. 85.
Roger, Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey contact approach on 119er. 1. Good day.
119er. 1 for Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Yeah, I was thinking 16's about minimum. I played some Cyberpunk, played through that. That did pretty well. I mean, considering it's an i5 and a 4070, right? I mean, I'm happy that I can play at 4K and it looked reasonably well. I'm broadcasting in 1440. So it's kind of downscaling it, but it's doing that and the streaming and 4K video, and I'm getting 50 frames per second. Oh, this is a real I'm doing NeoFly missions. So it's a real short hop just over to here. So, like, yeah. So I just started NeoFly yesterday. So I did like 3 missions yesterday. And I started cold. I didn't read any manuals or anything, so I don't know what I'm doing. So we're flying to AK-83 in Alaska, doing a cargo delivery. I'm gonna sell some clothes there. Trying to get enough experience to go up to the next level. And then I foolishly rented a 172, I think, before I'm really ready to do much with it. So I want to try to do some of these short missions and get experience, and then do some better missions with the 172. But I might pay for a day or two of 172 time I'm not using. I don't know what it counts as a day. This is a passenger mission, actually. Yep. I thought it'd be fun. People can watch me fail. No, I don't have an Xbox. I don't. Just PC. Thing I forgot to do. Don't die. I really need more hands. Yeah, I've done flight sims for many years, decades, maybe 3 decades. But I haven't flown in sim for, I don't know, 15 years. So I'm okay, I'm not great. I did the career mode, and it's so buggy. I kind of got tired of it. Wonder what the winds are here. The problem with having no weather data. If you want to see something embarrassing, watch the end of my previous stream where I land in a horrible crosswind. I should have switched runways. I didn't even realize. It didn't crash me, but I didn't deserve to not crash either. Oh, I keep forgetting the lights.
That wasn't the softest landing I've
Whoa,
seen.
what is that? Come on.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Rocks on the damn runway. It was kind of like that. Is there even any? I'm supposed to be at AK-83, not 16 AK.
16 Alpha Kilo Traffic Cessna Foxtrot, Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is taxiing to parking.
Turn those off now, technically. Okay, not sure where to go. Just pull over here. I think I was okay until I hit the rocks.
Transporter, you can open the doors and begin the disembarkation.
Okay, let's see what we get here. So 23 experience. No flight time
Transporter,
bonus.
all the passengers have disembarked. Good job. See you soon.
And I think we go here and we sell the 3 clothes that we bought.
Everything is on board.
Everything's on board. Should be the other way around. This is real close. Low reward, but I'm trying to get experience. I want to get up to the next rank. Because that seems more important than money right now. Have you played NeoFly? I think I'm going to do this for 15 experience.
Transporter from dispatch. Illicit mission this time. Wait in the parking until a weird guy gets on board. Transporter, loading has started. Stand by.
Okay, all pizza is on board. I'll stay to take care of them. Let's go.
Okay, so...
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are cleared to taxi to the runway and take off.
Take on 69 pounds. Oh, come on. Enough. Okay, so we're all green. No, I do not want to exit NeoFly. Okay, beacon on. Mixture in. Restart the plane. Air lights on. We're not going to be long, so we're going to do that. And then we need to figure out where. Okay. It's kind of weird. You have to figure out where these are yourself. So we're in AK-83. To AK-83. Six Alpha K9. 6 Alpha K9. It's a little bit past that, right? be up over here somewhere. Yep, I'm a post child. So he's out on his own now. Yeah, so I didn't play many video games for the last very many years. I did some Kerbal Space Program in that time, and then I got into a sim called Re-Entry. It's an Apollo era spaceflight simulator. So you fly Mercury missions, Gemini missions, and then Apollo missions. So that was a lot of fun. But Re-Entry didn't run very well on the little laptop I had, so I got a PC, did that for a while. And then I did some Cyberpunk 2077, which was like super fun. Of course, I'm only playing it now after years of improvements. I heard it was pretty horrible when it first came out. And then, when I got tired of Cyberpunk, I wanted a similar game. And the only thing I could find that sort of fit the bill was Grand Theft Auto 5. So I played that for a while. And that was actually pretty fun. It's got a pretty good story mode. I was kind of surprised. Okay, we probably don't need 2 notches of flaps. Yeah, I take the steering thing off because you can't move your head in here. I'm going to compensate. I'm willing to take that down. Okay, we already got that on. Arma Reforge. I haven't heard of that one. What kind of game is it? A lot of crosswind here.
Have a nice flight. And don't mess with this guy.
That's the crosswind I was trying to... So these missions are a little tricky. You have to stay below 1,000 feet from above the ground. Military sim. Back in the day, a long time ago, like when it first came out, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there was a game called World War II Online. That was pretty fun. I used to fly planes in that a lot. Power a bit. Our mixture leaned out a little. Short mission, so it doesn't really matter, but 1,000 feet above the ground, and then we have to find this spot right here and fly over it. It doesn't show up on your map. So we're going to do a pizza drop here. Flying over it.
We're above the drop zone. I'll drop the pizza. Fly straight for 30 seconds. Don't mess with me, okay?
Pizza delivered.
Transporter, I have confirmation that the pizza has been received. You can land at any airport.
Okay. So now we need to find an airport. It's their code word for some illicit something that's not specified. You're not supposed to ask. Let's go down here to Alpha 33. We set this as our destination, arrival, great. And we'll do direct auto, that's okay.
Approach Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is type Cessna 152 tree miles east of Alpha Alpha Tree 0 1,000 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey approach. Squawk 227 tree.
Squawk 227 Tree Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey radar contact 3 miles north of Alpha Alpha Tree 1,100 feet altimeter 29er 85.
Roger, Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Cloud's coming down. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Okay, turn onto this final up here. See if this looks okay. It's a little sketchy. Is that a runway or a road on the left? It's a road. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting. Like, I'm not a big streamer or anything. Like, I really just started randomly streaming these, and people, you know, will pop in, but they don't even say hi or you suck or whatever. It's nice to have some people chatting. Oh, come on.
That wasn't the softest landing I've seen.
Nope, and we're running off the end. We're gonna hit the trees.
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
Yikes. I'm sucking tonight. At least they weren't solid trees. That was terrible. What I get for trying to read the chat. And land. It also helped to get some rudder pedals. Like trying to do the twist stick thing for crosswind landings is not very easy. I saw some YouTube, one of the planes they have in here is a Vision Jet G2, if that matters. And there was a video of one, I think one of the brakes went out and they end up veering off into a ditch, like with water in it. Like $4 million little jet.
Looks like a success. We have thumbs up for the pizza.
Pizza delivered.
Let's go.
Okay. So no 15 experience one, so we're about halfway there now. Not quite. I'm trying to grind a bunch of these so I can get out of this first rank. Let's see, passenger weight 200. Okay.
From
Loading
dispatch
up.
to transporter. Let's take these passengers to their destination.
We have to adjust our.
Captain, we have opened the gates for boarding. The passengers are on their way.
Okay, so how much cargo can we take? Shoot, I didn't mean to take that one. Did I take? No, I didn't take that one, did I?
Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on
Yeah.
board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
Okay, good. Okay, we're at. Hang on. Okay, we're at AAA 33, and we're going to 6 Alpha 7. So we can do computers. Oh, can we? Guess we could do one computer. One of computers. And so then we go here. So we need to get 280 pounds of cargo on. Okay, now missing 1 pound? What? Okay, looks like we got it. There we go. We have to switch this around again. Able 33. Alpha 7. It's more than 1,000 feet, so we should be okay. Straight auto. Okay. Beacon. Clear. Fuel.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Okay, now watch me forget the landing lights again. I don't understand how every runway in this game has the wind going across it. They never seem to have the wind going the right way. No frequency here at all.
Pilot, have a nice flight.
There's a pretty stiff windsock. Is it 6 to 7? Like a little more limp than that?
Approach Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is type Cessna 152 1 miles northeast of Alpha Alpha Tree 500 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey approach. Squawk Tree 21.
Squawk Tree 21 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey radar contact 1 mile southeast of Alpha Alpha Tree 700 feet altimeter 29er 85.
Roger, Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
like their skyway markers that they have, but I don't understand what they're doing. Like, I'm flying right down the middle of them, which should be along the line that's drawn on the map, because that's what controls them, but like my plane is all the way up to the side of that line. But also, I mean, look at the way look at the direction my plane is flying versus the way I'm pointing. At the other one. I'm trying to do these shorter flights. Like, I don't understand where the freeways or the highways are taking me here. Oh, you know what? I bet I didn't do. I think I know what's going on. I didn't refile this plan. Out a little bit here. And if I do that, there we go. That's what was wrong. Now they should be closer to them. Dark here soon. It does let you change the time of day though. There are missions that have to be flown at night, but generally you can change. I do not see a runway here yet. Like 1,200 foot. We should be seeing it about the time we get to final here. I might have to fly down there and see where it is and circle around. Roughly heading 160, right? I mean, I'm at 150, but somewhere in here. It's supposed to be runway 16. Looks like it's the right heading. If anything, though, I see a runway running off to the left there. Oh no, this is a water landing. We can't even do it. W, 16W. What happens if we just get close to the water?
Ouch. That
There's
looks
another
like it
rock.
hurt.
Ah.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Okay, not a runway, but I'll take it.
Head count complete. Everyone is accounted for. Time to take off.
Barrel. is it asking me to do? Here it is. Airport 316. Is this where we're picking someone up? Am I supposed to go somewhere after this? I think they're not happy with me taking too long, but I don't know where to take them. I do not know what I'm supposed to do. Bring one passenger to 6A7. Well,
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
what tower? Okay, I need to pay more attention to that W. No problem. There's no frequency here though. Parking brake is not on. Better take off going downhill or uphill? I was actually thinking what I'd do is I'd try and get close to the water. And park and see if that completes the mission. Yeah, this game is weird about the water. You can kind of drive across the water, even in like a normal plane, to some extent. It doesn't keep the plane happy, but your plane doesn't sink either. It's like all water, even in the middle of the ocean, is really, really shallow. Gonna see if I could maybe get close. Push back here. Let's see, set the parking brake. This percentage has been dropping like crazy. Bring one passenger to 6 Able 7. I would think you would land here and then drive up here. Anyway. Supposed to do. I could just delete this mission, I guess. See, the destination was 687. You'd think driving up there would be okay. It's the problem with not really knowing what I'm doing here. At some point we're going to have to spend some money on our hull.
Transporter. Disembarkation in progress. Stand by. Might just have to fly to somewhere else. So, I guess this airport. Suppose we could jump over here and see what we got. Or we could go up to here. Let's go up to this one. Add as arrival. Yeah, those are big runways.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
I want to miss those lumps.
Have a nice flight. Just to remind you, we're not paying you for this one.
Oh, I know.
Approach Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is type Cessna 152 1 miles east of Alpha Kilo 85 400 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey approach. Squawk 7065.
Squawk 7065 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot
Cessna
Whiskey.
Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey radar. Contact 1 miles north of 79er Alpha Kilo 600 feet. Altimeter 29er. 86.
Roger, Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Okay. I think all my hard landings are eating into my profits. On land. The problem with runways like these is they're not marked. I'm gonna go for the skid marks down here.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
Keep forgetting to do the radio comms too. Let's see if this airport has any. It's always like on the previous airport. Is this gonna do anything? 1, 2, 2, 8. Whoa.
Six Alpha 7 traffic Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform
airport.
Foxtrot Whiskey is taxiing to parking.
I should have tuned approach and radioed in earlier. But I think it's just broken. One, 2, 2, 2, 8. And it won't do it. It gave me a parking assignment apparently. Even though I called it on the previous airport's frequency. There's a big jet, which totally would be at a small airport like this. seem to care where you park.
Everything is on board.
Everything's on board? What does that mean? I was just flying over here to find a mission. There's no jobs here? Weird. Do I need to do some maintenance? I think I did it. Oh. Missed that message before. I don't think the engine was running, but okay. The batteries were on. Hasn't deducted any funds from us yet. Okay, I guess I can do this. Pretty sure the engine is not running at this point. I don't remember where I just was. This will tell me. PACQ. Oh, G, PAGQ. broken. There we go. Halfway there. The problem is we can't fly these until we level up. Fly these, but they're worth maybe a little bit more, but still only 10 experience. And it would cost more to fly that plane. This sure is going slow at 10 or 15 experience at a time here. Let's keep doing the short ones, I guess. Okay, passenger to 71. Okay.
Hi, pilot. New mission, new passengers. Let me know when you are ready to start boarding. Pilot from dispatch. Boarding passenger. Please stand by. Transporter. Boarding is complete. You can start your flight.
Okay, departure. 71 8K. Okay, battery on, beacon on.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Okay, let's see if there's a departure frequency.
Papa Alpha Golf Quebec Traffic Cessna Foxtrot, Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is taxiing to runway 7. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec Traffic Cessna Foxtrot, Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey taking off runway 7 straight out departure.
So we have a headwind this time. I'm not taxiing. Whoa.
Pilot, have a nice flight.
Approach Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is type Cessna 152 2 miles east of Papa Alpha Golf, Quebec 800 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot, Whiskey radar contact 2 miles northwest of Alpha Kilo 16900 feet, altimeter 29er, 87.
Roger Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
I need to print up some checklists. Keep forgetting to switch the lights on and off. I'm a bush pilot, man. I'm not supposed to have lights on and off. Very bad luck with landings today.
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot, Whiskey contact approach on 119er. 1. Good day.
Going to 119er. 1 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
For a while I've been playing career mode in 2024. And for a long time I was flying the PC-12s, and then I moved up to the PC-24s, and then for the last week or so I've been doing the 737s. And now I'm going back to the small plane. Doesn't work so well. about to enter the pattern of turning on my landing lights and my taxi lights. Instead of looking out the window because I can't turn my head around and get back to the same view very easily. Should be able to save the view there. And if I turn, I think I have a binding. Okay, that works. That'll make it a little easier. Okay, drop it a little fast. Make these easy. I'm gonna come in from the side here and zig. Try to miss the barn.
parking and shut down your engine.
I think all things considered, that wasn't the worst one.
Transporter, you can open the doors and begin the disembarkation.
Should all show up here now. So we got 14 experience, $522 bonus, airport fee $16. And once it unloads, we should get paid, I hope.
Transporter, disembarking finished.
There we go.
Have a nice day.
And we got 10 more.
Ready for engine start.
Okay. Okay. I think I want like 5. No, the other one. 23. So I'm gonna go down here and take off that way. Okay. So let's accept, oh, it won't let me. Why not? I forgot to load the weight last time, maybe. I should be able to fit 421 pounds of cargo. Right, I'm so well below the weight limit. What else does it think I should be carrying? Are we still carrying around these computers? I think I forgot to sell the computers. So it might be 110 more pounds. So that would be 531. Worse. But this won't let me do it. But we can't sell computers here. Really? Okay, well, out of what's left, what can we do here? Fifteen's not too far. 7 AK9. Oh, no, too short. Let's just go for the shorter one. Well, let's check this Airport 5 AK9. That's a little sketchy. H3. Water. No, don't do that one. Needs to be really clear that you need. I can't do that in this plane. Why are you giving me water landings? Can't do that one. Can't do that one, can't do that one. Okay, I can do that one. Before we start, I don't think I didn't accept it.
From dispatch to transporter. Let's take these passengers to their destination. The passengers are ready to board. I hope you have plenty of room. It looks like they have gone crazy at the duty-free shop.
So we can reduce this. Does it give me a breakout or just a number?
Looks like everyone is on board, pilot. Let's get out of here.
My fuel is still broken for some reason. The loading of your aircraft failed. This says we're good. That's all I really care about. And not dying. I have insurance though. Okay, beacon's on, start.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
the runway. Okay, flaps are set, lights are on. Got me taxi on now. We're set. Do we have our... Right, we're going to 50 AK, I hope. 50 AK. Can do that and make sure we've got a route in here that looks decent. No, we don't like that one. I want to go all the way around. Left direct auto. Okay, there we go. Refile that. Brakes up.
Have a great flight. It's a beautiful time to fly.
Sketchy there.
Approach Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is type Cessna 152 1 miles southwest of 71 Alpha Kilo 300 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey approach. Squawk 4545.
Squawk 4545 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey radar. Contact 2 miles southwest of 71 Alpha Kilo 600 feet altimeter 29er. 87.
Roger Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Wish I could figure out the fuel thing. It's stuck at 31% fuel since yesterday. I originally had it about 50% fuel and it was burning fuel. I do not have infinite fuel on. What? Flaps were up. The lever showed up anyway. Made a sound. That's weird. Should be a fun flight. Not too long, but...
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey. Contact approach on 118. 6. Good day.
Going to 118. 6 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
I should get like maybe a yoke and a throttle quadrant. Have more of like a fighter pilot style stick or in some of the jets. Works okay. anybody actually watching the stream fly? Not sure who's still on. Flying right into the sun. Bye. I'm trying to watch the chat if anybody's chatty. Jump on multiplayer, chat in game. Maybe. Never heard anyone else. Forward to the autopilot upgrade. Okay. Did some NeoFly missions. This is day 2 of playing NeoFly. Taking passenger. Bouncing around all these little airports in Alaska. here.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
7-1 Alpha Kilo traffic Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is taxiing to parking.
Transporter. Disembarking of passengers can begin.
Needing 1,000.
Transporter from dispatch. Another passenger mission completed. Thanks, and bye.
Yeah, needing 1,000 experience with
You
the
are
missions
clear
at
to
10
start
at a
your
time
engine.
is a bit rough. Alright, we wanted to see if we could sell our computers here. You're not buying computers. Dang it. Okay. Well, let's see what mission we can find. $77 Alpha Kilo. Yep. The weather. Okay. That ended up looking like. Yeah, it's okay. That's why we can't land on that runway. I mean, maybe we can, but it just says 0 winds. I suppose we could. Always a lie, but. Okay, so now we need to go take that mission.
Hey, pilot. The cargo is ready and waiting. You know what to do. Have a safe flight. Transporter from dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
4 more pounds.
Okay, pilot. That's everything stowed securely. We're ready for taxi.
Alright. Fixture. Beacon. Start.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Alternator. Lights. There's no. Just taxi to parking. I'm just gonna take off that way at the same time. Launch flaps. Tram looks good. Looks like we got wind from the right. I'm not taxiing! Oh.
Transporter, good flight.
Approach Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is type Cessna 152 1 miles north of 50 Alpha Kilo 400 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Foxtrot, Hotel Uniform Foxtrot, Whiskey approach. Squawk 7301.
Squawk 7301 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot, Whiskey radar contact, 1 miles northeast of 50 Alpha Kilo, 600 feet, altimeter 29er, 82.
Roger Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
I was hoping to grind through this first level pretty quick, but I realize now that's not going to happen. About to get too dark to continue unless we alter the time. If anyone has any ideas about how to get the fuel consumption working, I'd love to hear it. Here's what I've got. At least here. Don't have disable crash. I don't have unlimited fuel. Unless this is backwards. I guess I could put it on and see what happens. Let's watch the fuel now, see if it goes down. Elevator trim is not realistic at all, though. NeoFly missions in Alaska. And doing a terrible job on my landings today. It's been a very off day. Does it sound okay? Try to keep the game sound down just a notch so it's not so loud. Recognize this area? What part of Alaska? This is like south in that region. First mission I did down here, I had to fly over those mountains over there. Instead of going around, I decided to take this little plane over. It's about 9,000 feet, I think, is where I ended up. I've never even been to Alaska. I'd like to go. Except I hate the cold. If it gets below 70, I have to put on a jacket. It's all about the layers, right?
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey contact approach on 119er. 1. Good day.
119er. 1 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
I think we tried this already, right? Yeah, I got nothing on the radio. it inland or coastal?
That was a harder landing than we like to see, pilot.
Sorry. Kinda dangerous for taxis.
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
No idea where parking would be. Let's just pull up. Seem to care.
Transporter. Cargo unloading in progress. Stand by, pilot.
We didn't land so hard, we lost all of our bonus, but wasn't great.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo was picked up by the customer. Your mission is completed.
Okay, now let's see if we can sell our computers here.
Start your engine.
Sell. Alright, now we need to pick a mission. Alright, we can do this one. This one is 26 nautical miles. Let's just do this one. So from Alaska to Louisiana, huh? That's got to be a cultural shock.
Transporter from dispatch. Illicit mission this time. Wait in the parking until a weird guy gets on board. Pilot from dispatch. The pizza is being loaded now. Don't ask questions.
Pizza. I'm kidding. Oh yes, one last thing. I'm gonna stay for the flight.
Okay, we gotta set up our flight plan.
Pilot, the pizzas are loaded onto the aircraft. Depart when you are ready.
So pizza is their code word for some kind of illicit cargo. go look at the mission now. It should have a marker on it. Okay. So it's somewhere out in this area. Oh, okay. All right, mixture on. We left the beacon on. Start.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Alternator. There is no tower here. Only Zoom. Do you play flight sims? Just randomly stumble on the channel, or? Appreciate you saying hi. Like, most people just pop in and then don't say anything, which is okay. I really just want to record these, but I don't want to store it all locally. So I'm streaming it up to YouTube to store. Still didn't use any fuel. Something's definitely broken.
Good luck, pilot. Less chit-chat the better with your new friend. We don't want to know.
So in these illicit missions, you have to stay within 1,000 feet of the ground. So we're not going to climb like we normally would. Thing on the map that looks like a pile of airplanes is the drop point. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I haven't seen it.
Approach Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is type Cessna 152 3 miles southwest of 71 Alpha Kilo 600 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey approach. Squawk 5676.
Squawk 5676 Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey.
Cessna Uniform Foxtrot Whiskey radar contact 2 miles south of 71 Alpha Kilo, 600 feet altimeter 29er. 87.
We're above the drop zone. I'll drop the pizza. Fly straight
Roger,
for
Cessna
30
Uniform
seconds.
Foxtrot
Don't
Whiskey.
mess with me, okay?
Pizza delivered.
Transporter, I have confirmation that the pizza has been received. You can land at any airport.
Go up to PAWS. Please pick up some new cargo. Don't want to get too high. I gotta say, parts of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 look pretty good. Parts of it are a little sketchy, but
softest landing I've seen.
Given that crosswind, that's the best I could do.
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
I'll try. It's broken again.
77 Alpha Kilo traffic Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel uniform Foxtrot Whiskey is taxiing to parking.
Yeah, we're just gonna do parking right here is what we're gonna do.
Looks like a success. We have thumbs up for the pizza.
It's
Start your engine.
thanks. I accept that I came down pretty hard there, but that's a stiff crosswind. Alright, so in theory now we would pick up another job. Keep turning on this, but I think I've got some work calls. It's 9:30, yep. So I'm gonna go do that, and you all have a nice night, and thanks for tuning in for a while. Catch y'all next time. Bye.